I have a question that I would like to ask you today. Is it time for you to get the log out of your own eye? Is it time for you to get the log out of your own eye? And somebody may say, what do you mean? As I was reading over Matthew chapter 7, and as I was reading about how Jesus was teaching about judging others, and I'm going to read verse 5 to you. And I want you to think about your life. And I want you to truly ask yourself this question. Could you be one of those people that you can see what everybody else needs to do better? You just don't see the things that you need to do better. Could you be one of those people that, you see the wrong in everybody else, but you just don't see the wrong in you? You can point fingers at everybody else, but when are you going to start pointing the fingers at you? I'm going to read verse 5 to you. When you get a chance, like I always say, go back over it and read everything for yourself. And it says, hypocrite. This is from Jesus because it's written in red, okay? Hypocrite. First, get rid of the log in your own eye. Then you will see enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. Verse 5, I'm going to read it one more time. And it says, hypocrite. First, get rid of the log in your own eye. Then you will see enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. See, are you trying to deal with the speck in everybody else's eye when you first need to be dealing with the speck in your eye? See, could you be one of those people? You quick to tell somebody else what they need to do better. But the question is, when are you going to start doing better? See, it could be within your marriage, on the job, within the family. You could be one of those people telling your spouse what your spouse need to do better. But the only problem is your spouse is probably thinking, but when are you going to do better? You know what to tell everybody else to do better on the job, but when are you going to do better on the job? Are you one of those people that you love to tell people you need to watch your mouth, quit cussing and gossiping with that mouth when that's all you do is gossip and cuss with that mouth? See, are you one of those people that you do the very thing that you telling everybody else not to do? You quick to point out other people being mean and nasty when in reality you're mean and nasty. You quick to tell people how they need to quit getting over on other people and doing other people certain ways, and you keep getting over on people and doing people a certain way. I want you to think about it now. Could you be one of those people that say you need to quit treating people that way and acting that way, but you act the same way? When is it time for you to get in the mirror and say, you know what? I need to quit pointing the fingers at everybody else, and I need to start pointing the fingers at me. See, could you be that person that you quick to tell people they need to quit wasting their money and pay their bills with their money, but the only thing about it is you waste your money. You don't do right and pay bills with your money, but you can tell other people what they need to be doing. Could that very well be you? See, you too busy pointing at everybody else and what everybody else need to be doing better that you can't even see what you need to be doing better. See, could you be one of those people that you don't like to be talked to any kind of way? You don't like to be talked to any kind of way, but you'll talk to somebody else any kind of way. You don't want people treating you any kind of way, but you'll treat people any kind of way. And I can raise my hand and say I'm guilty of it. And the Lord had to show me. It's like we want people to do us one way, but sometimes we want to do things another way. And could that very well be you? See, what is it in your life that you need to do better by? I want you to think about it now. It talks about how doing unto others as you want them to do unto you. And if you want people to treat you the right way, are you treating people the right way? Are you mindful how you talk to people on the job, off the job? Are you just screaming and cussing at your kids and you wonder why you don't get a good reaction from your kids? Do you treat your spouse any kind of way and then you wonder why your marriage isn't going the right way? But the moment somebody talk that way to you, the moment somebody do something wrong to you, oh honey, it's all brand new. The moment somebody do something to you, see, people can't come to you that way. They better not try you. They can't do you that way. But why do you keep doing everybody else that way. Sometimes we all have to get in the mirror. It's easy to point fingers. It's easy to see what everybody else needs to do better. But what about first starting with us and saying, you know what, Lord, I need to look at me. I need to see about the things that I need to do better. What is it on today that you need to raise your hand and say, these are the things in my life that I need to start doing better by? I can see everybody else's flaws, but I can't see mine. I can see everybody else's sins, but I can't see mine. I'm quick to be pointing at everybody else when I need to be pointing at myself. What is it? You can give everybody else the advice on what they need to do better, but when are you going to take your own advice and you start doing better? I want you to think about it now. We are called that we can point things out to people and help guide them the right way. Not judge them, but guide them in the right way. But how can you guide somebody the right way when you're not even living the right way? I want you to think about it now. You're not living the right way. You're not talking the right way. You're not dressing the right way. But you can see what everybody else is not doing the right way. Within all of us, we got to get in that mirror and do a self-examination, because that's the best examination. We have to look in the mirror at ourselves and say, you know what? I need to work on me so I can be a better me. And what is it on today that you need to be working on to say, you know what? I need to quit looking at everybody else. I need to quit looking in everybody else's window, and I need to look back at my window. I need to get out of everybody else's mirror, and I need to get in front of my mirror, and I need to look at me so I can be a better me, and I can be a better me for eternity. Let's go to the Lord. Let's seek the Lord so we can start living a life that's pleasing to the Lord. And we know when our eyes close, we will forever get to live with the Lord. So always remember my closing. Self-examination is the best examination. And Jesus Christ is Lord, and he's all we have. Have a great rest of the day.